The government has imposed a series of restrictions on 6 national security-related suspects who have fled to the United Kingdom. The measures include the cancellation of their Hong Kong passports and a ban on the provision of funds to them. Secretary for Security Chris Tang slammed the 6 for continuing to advocate separatism overseas. In an unprecedented move, Secretary for Security Chris Tang invoked new powers granted by the Safeguarding National Security Ordinance to impose new restrictions on 6 activists: Nathan Law, Mung Siu Ted, Vin Lau, Simon Chang, Johnny Fok, and Tony Choi. The restrictive measures include the cancellation of their Hong Kong SAR passport, a ban on the provision of funds to the 6, and a ban on real estate-related activities with them. That means leasing properties to or from them is prohibited. Joint ventures with them are also not allowed. Mung and Choi were removed from their director posts in local companies. Fok, who is a barrister, has his professional qualifications suspended.
This is a necessary action that we have to take.
When asked how they could surrender themselves to SAR authorities without a passport, Secretary for Security Chris Tang said the government can issue temporary entry documents.
We are not just one measures like cancelling the passport. We have a range of measures. For example, like any provision of fund or handling of fund for them will be subject to these restrictions.
Donating to their crowdfunding campaigns or video platforms is also banned. Offenders breaching these restrictions can face up to 7 years of imprisonment. Tang said authorities will review the need to step up the restrictions and penalties if the need arises. On his social media page, Nathan Law said he applied for asylum in the UK in 2020 and has submitted his passport to British authorities and does not hold the SAR passport since 2021. Vin Lau meanwhile said he never holds a Hong Kong passport but only the British National Overseas Passport. Executive Council convener Regina Ip said the fugitives, even when stripped of SAR passports, will likely receive short-term travel documents from the country they fled to, and the country might also give them citizenship.
I doubt very much whether these absconders will actually come back to Hong Kong to face the law, but it will demonstrate to any potential absconders that the government takes absconding highly seriously, and there are punitive measures.
Lawmaker Lai Tong-kwok, who's a former Secretary for Security and a former Director of Immigration, meanwhile said the government's measures could restrict the travels of these absconders as well. Financial sector lawmaker Ronak Chan said the 6 people's personal and joint bank accounts have been frozen earlier, but under the new measures, banks will step up monitoring other financial activities related to them.